There is a door we all come to, one that protects the facts and truths that hold our reality together from that which floats beyond reason and sanity. Once we walk through that door, nothing is ever the same. We can become lost in the abyss of man's imagination, wandering down the long hall into the kind of madness that is dangerously pervasive, infected with a delirium most foul and contagious until we are all unable to navigate our way back to what is real. It is here where we find absurd conspiracies. The notion of quantum entanglement is well known. Quantum entanglement is a metaphysical phenomenon of like matter across the universes that are inexplicably linked via a quantum pathway. The quantum body entanglement, or QBE phenomenon, is relatively new. It causes us to connect with others that we are entangled with across the universes in a strange and more intimate way. Believers of this notion say that we share emotions, thoughts, dreams, and have a sense of belonging in this quantum body entanglement. However, some believers say that there is a downside to this connection, and they suggest that there is no such thing as cherry picking here, that we might also share issues that might not be so desirable, like bowel issues, spontaneous human combustion, madness, and even the need to cheat or steal or simply be an asshole. All of these things could be simple characteristics of a flawed personality, but many believe it to be flaws in their others which they are connected to.
I told my husband I never had any intentions of sleeping with his brother, but I was drawn to him, as if I was being led there and into adultery by force, something outside my body, something otherworldly. And I think it was because of the other me in some other realm that is doing it, or married to his brother. However, my lawyer says that it still might not override my prenuptial agreement, so that bitch screwed me too.
Others that have had these kinds of experiences say they often wake up in a situation and have no memory of how they got there. And they claim that it is because of a kind of technology that does not exist here, but might be widespread in other dimensions.
Well, I like to call it an interdimensional staycation. You can hook yourself up to the device and then port into one of millions of your doubles, take over their life for a time, and do whatever. Most likely when you're asleep, that is the best time. And I told my wife that is why I keep taking money out of the ATM at 3 a.m., but she doesn't believe me. I found corn in my stool. I have an allergy to corn, and she knows it. You tell me where that came from, if not from across the multiverse. This crazy thing keeps happening to me. I've even started a support group to help others that have been victimized by these interdimensional, body snatchers.
Some metaphysical experts on the subject envision that this is some kind of sick form of resort exchange or Airbnb, which is more like a home invasion that you can do nothing about.
There was a time when sleepwalking was an epidemic. I suggest that was when they were in the research and development of this program. I assume now they have found the pathway and perfected this technology. The next thing to do would be to find a way to shamelessly exploit it for monetary gain. This is what we would do, which sickens me. The idea that someone would use these poor people, unsuspecting people, for profit. I believe this is a real issue that someone needs to help. And that is why I have designed the bedlock, trademarked and patent, that will stop a person from being used like this while you are sleeping. You can order it at www.bedlockme.com. However, I do not think it will help with the quantum poop issues.
With adultery, madness, and Trump support at an all-time high, people are becoming more and more detached from facts and reality. Believers say that their notion of other dimensions meddling in our lives and elections makes sense to them. However, while it remains unclear if strapping yourself to your bed at night and looking for metaphysical answers to simple amoral behaviors is any more helpful than simply saying something like, "I was wrong" or "I'm sorry." Still, people will continue to look elsewhere for answers and inspect their poop for clues.